Hey, what's up? Following up my last video related to the clay.com and how we use it to generate leads and how we automate all of the process that help us to bring new clients and basically showcase our brand to a bigger and bigger audience, I decided to lay down more of the tools that we use in everything related to our work. So not only when we generate leads and we bring new clients, but at the same time, all of the automation tools we use, starting from this video, for instance. So basically, I'm fortunate enough to speak 3 languages, and I want to put as much time possible in creating content, creating tutorials about the things that I'm happy to use, that I benefit from. But at the same time, it's very, very difficult to follow up these videos on all of the social media platforms. Now, I want to focus on YouTube, but at the same time, I want to be present in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever other social media platform, without making too much time in it, without spending energy in doing that. And through tools like Mac.com and N8N, it's very simple to do that. So I'll walk you through this video. How am I able to automate all of the process? Basically, I record the video, and once I finish, AI cut the video in most important shorts or reels, and then do the subtitle in all of them and go share them on the different platforms I asked them to. It gives me the ability to spend time with my family, spend time learning new stuff, watching all of the video, being updated with all the news and the acceleration in the tech world. So I want to be able to freely communicate with whatever content that comes to my mind. Sometimes I like to think in certain language, another time it just feels overwhelming to think in English, so I prefer the Arabic. And I want to be able to express that in front of the camera without spending too much time in it. I mean, imagine this, creating a content in French and then following up each video with its vocabulary and grammar and writing a certain context on it on TikTok or Instagram. Hey, watch out for this grammar, watch out for this. I don't want that. I just want to be freely creating content. In 2026, since the AI is incredibly powerful, it's now time to make it concretely work for us. And through this video, I'll walk you step by step how I do that. So basically, I have the folder on Mac where whenever I finish a video, there is the Automator, which is a built-in iOS tool that directly Automator. So after finishing some videos, I want to specifically go look at them again and try to come up with the overall title of the video. So once I do this, if I did it in Arabic or French, the Automator is going to organize them in these folders. So for example, here are the video in English of last week, in Arabic, etc. But this is very easy. Now let's go to the more professional way of automation. And for this, we are going to use Mac.com. It can be done with N8N, another amazing tool that I will be using in some tutorials in the future, but it's not very complex stuff. So for that, we're going to use Mac.com. So here we are. Let's go to create scenario. Okay, I forgot to mention that after Automator organize everything in here, it will be uploading all of my videos in my Google Drive. So I have different files. One of them is social content. All of the videos are going to be uploaded here, no matter what their language or their title is. And after that, we create a module, a drive module, and it will be search for file or folders. We go connect it to our drive, which is a very simple process to do. And then for the method, we select from the list. This is by default my drive. This is also by default. We let them as they are. And then we go to the folder we choose. For me, it will be social content, which is this one where the videos are. And then we are going to ask him to retrieve only files. And then we do a limit here just to 1. Why? Because once we build the process, we want to make sure when the trials are being done, we try only with 1 or 2 files. We don't want to consume credit. Mac.com is an automation tool that you have to pay for its use. It's not of a big deal, but at the same time, you want to be wise on how you spend the credit on the platform. So we go save, and then we add another module. It will be another module, Google Drive, and I'll explain in short what is the difference between both of them. For this one, we are going to select download the file. This one goes to the Google Drive and reads the file there and bring all of the information related to them. The name of the file, the date it was posted, the size of the file, etc. And the second one is going to rely on the information that this one brings. We will be using it in order to download those files. We have to map them. So he's going to bring the selected file through mapping its file ID name. So we select file ID here. Then we click save. Now what I need is an AI model that goes to each file and depending on the title, create more context. So let's say video name is automation in 2026. The AI is going to take this name and create a context for it. Imagine it like this. Hey, do you know that automation is gaining more and more exposure in 2026? Something like this. So there is a lot of different AI we can choose from Mac.com. We can go for ChatGPT, we can go for XAI, Gemini. All of them are models that you are able to choose from. Why would I go for ChatGPT or XAI or you are going to Gemini? I think we're in a period of time where all of these big corporations are competing against each other. So it's one big mistake to only go for the ChatGPT since it was the first and the most ubiquitous one that a lot of people use, but it doesn't mean that it's the best one. I mean, currently, I prefer to use XAI. I find it much more accurate in terms of information, especially when it comes to the news. Bear in mind that the data it feeds from is the actual X platform. It doesn't mean it's the perfect one, but currently is one of the best. Perhaps in the next period of time, we're going to see Gemini that is gaining more and more ground in the AI world. But yes, we can use GPT, but I prefer to use XAI. So here I'm going to create a completion, and here from the model, we can select whichever we want. The only difference between them is the price. Some are pricier than other because of the complexity of the task they can do. For us, what we are trying to accomplish here is to create a context based on the title of video. So the complexity of this task is very minimal. This is why we're going to go for the cheapest one, which is Grok 3 Mini. The way I like to describe it is this is the pro version of AI. It's not like your day-to-day GPT that you work with as just common question and he answers. For this, it's much more professional. So we want to avoid as much as possible errors. And to do that, we divide the task that we give to the AI and basically create a whole structure around it. So we go to add a message and we give a role to our professional AI. The first will be a system role, and then we add another message. The second role will be assistant or user. For now, we're going to use just the assistant. And the idea is we are narrowing down on the field the AI is going to use. So instead of asking him broad questions, imagine it this way. On the system side, we're telling the AI, you are a tourist guide. And on the assistant side, we're telling him we are going to ask you a question related to restaurant or tourism. So now he's going to avoid completely medicine, architecture, whatever that is not in the map we have traced for him. So let's go to the system, give him this one. You are a content creation writer. You will expand a context from a video title. Keep the result short, under 90 characters. Use emojis if needed, and do not use the .mp or the extension you will find in the title. We are telling him that you are a content writer. You're going to be fed a file title, include from it the .mp4 or whatever the extension of the file. And then here on the assistant level, we're going to feed him the name of the title from one of these models, which will be this one. And then we click save. Okay, guys, up to this stage, if I, for instance, have just one social media platform or a sequence of social media platform in one language, I will be adding a model here of Facebook, let's say, publish a reel, and then another model of Instagram, career post, and then a third model, LinkedIn, for instance. So you get it. But the problem that I have is that I said it in the beginning of the video, that I want to produce content in 3 different languages. And for that, I created 3 lines of social media platforms. So everything is duplicated. The Facebook page is in 3 languages, the Instagram, etc. Maybe LinkedIn with its ecosystem doesn't really rely on the language and stuff. But for Instagram, for instance, it will be undoable to show the audience videos in one language and then switch to another language. This is why I prefer to get them separate. So instead of having one branch here, I will be having 3. After creating the content from the AI based on the title, it will be sending to 3 different branches. This one, and this one. In order to do this, we get back here. Let's delete this model and I create another completion. For this one, I will be filtering all of the video that reaches the model and tag them with one word, either English, Arabic, or French. So we do again, we connect our AI, we choose the Grok 3 model, and then first message, we give the system role. Classify the following video title into one of these 3 languages, English, Arabic, or French. Make sure to answer with only one word representing one of the languages. I believe the prompt is very easy to understand, so no need to waste time on this. We add another message and we give the role of assistant. Again, we feed him the title depending on the on the name of the file. Then we click save. Okay, now I create a router here in order to branch all of my social media routes. We'll be having this context creation AI. Second one is the language tag. Then the router here that branches to all of the 3. In fact, I'll be adding LinkedIn just before the router. LinkedIn, my professional LinkedIn, and the second one, our company page LinkedIn. Create a company video post. Whenever you have the scenario like this, because some scenario may get very complex, so you just go here and you do auto align. Okay, now we connect LinkedIn, we're connecting ours. Upload by file. This one comes by default, and it's correct since we are going to upload file by file. Okay, and here for the title, we go add the name of the file, and then for the content, it will be what this AI produced. Just make sure, guys, that you are going to select this one and not this one, because remember, this one is going to answer with only one word corresponding to the language of the title, but this one is what provides the context. So when we come here for the content, we're going to select this AI number 3 and not number 6. So we go to the content, number 6, no, number 3, and we go for the result. And then we click save. We do the same thing for this LinkedIn to make the video short. short, I'll continue doing it. And then here we add the social media we want. Okay, now that I have added the media, it will be like this. Reading from the Google Drive, then preparing ourselves for any download. Then the AI that creates context for each video or each file we want to download. Then a second AI that will determine what language is the best. LinkedIn ecosystem is by default agnostic to any language. Then there is a router. Depending on the language here, it will go either Arabic this way, English this way, and French this way. And let me walk you now through the filter I have used. Now, when run, there's the first model that output all of the information related to a specific video. So name of the video. The second model is going to have an input, what sort of information it brings from here. And then output other information that this model has provided these outputs. This is more context. And as you may see, it has used some very updated information related to 2026. We are in December 2025 and the AI is quite updated here. Now, the second AI model has provided result as single word, exactly as we told. The process is continuing where it has already posted on LinkedIn. If we go on LinkedIn and click on my recent share, here is now less than 1 minute. As far as for the thumbnail, obviously this is a quick video. So in the next time, I'll walk you through how am I automating the selection of thumbnail. So we can even use AI to create a thumbnail automatically to avoid these kind of funny faces. Okay, going back to the example, after finishing sharing on the personal LinkedIn, it goes to the company LinkedIn, and then through the router, it has selected, as you may see, this route and not this one and this one. Why? Because the model here has been outputting, as we told him, just one word, which is Arabic. So the router, we have added a filter here where we basically named the filter route Arabic. And based on the result of the AI, which is here, the one word Arabic, you are going to filter out any text that comes to this range. If it's not equal to Arabic here, you are not going to let it pass. So if it was English, this one will be stopped here and go through this one. If it was French, same stuff. It goes to this. If we go also to Facebook page, it will be, here's the video, just 1 minute that it has been shared, and similarly to Instagram and the rest. So here we are, 2026. We're literally able to make the machines work for us. What used to be called social media management is a job that was created not long ago. 10 years maybe, 15 years at maximum. Now, in front of our eyes, being completely decimated and erased from history. AI is able to help us better expose ourselves in different platforms. In the next video, not only I'm going to use Mac.com, but I'm going to use a much more complex AI solution, what we call Agentic workflow. So I'll be having a playlist specifically for anti-gravity and how we can use agent to do much more complex than that. Where the AI is heading is unbelievable. It will either make our life like a fairy tale science fiction, or we are approaching the verge of collapse. I'm trying to be optimistic here, but the current state of technology is just amazing. We are 2 or 3 steps away from making the AI do whatever we want. So to sum this video up, if you guys need anything related to automation, be it from generating leads for your company up to other steps in your current workflow that you want to automate, we will be creating courses and promote tools. You will find in it blueprint if you want to use Mac.com or N8N, as well as you will find experimented teachers and automation professional that can guide you in your current workflow. No matter what the industry is, make sure that a big portion of your job can be automated, or at least we will introduce some AI processes in it that will make the outcome more polished. So thank you very much and see you next time.